All right. Wow, it just got really dark out here. Anyhow, um, when I was outside filming, doing a video, again, they're accessing my phone, so my phone got really hot. And again, it's not a hot day, right? But there are times when they'll do stuff like that because again, they want to hear what I have to say before I upload the video, so they can go on their with what I call what's the word I'm looking for here, right? So they can try to counter, I would say, what it is I'm saying, and they can't counter it because what I'm saying is the truth, right? I'm not. She's sticking his nose. No, he's touching his nose. Both of them. This one, Jewish and Hispanic, American flag. See it, right? First, the Hispanic dude pinch his nose, and the Jewish dude tap on his nose. So again, when they do this red theme. So one of the things that they try to do, like as he looking down at his shoes, wearing the brown shoes, and then he's staring at my unk, right? So we talk about a religious war. Actually, it's not even a religious war because Kemetic spiritual system is not a religious system, right? It's not a belief system. Okay, you got to understand the science behind these things. Whereas religion is not based on science. Religion is based on belief, right? Anyhow, so again, they'll always try to do this religious theme and try to re-indoctrinate you into being a Christian. But we know that, that is not going to happen, right? Like I said, when you come into the truth, you come into the light, the dark lies of religion you can never go back to it. The religion is bullshit. People need to understand that. It is used to control, to manipulate, to make those who are at the top rich, to make your pastors rich, to make these churches a whole bunch of money. And people make a living off of religion. Why do you think there's so many churches in the black community? They're making money off of religion. Okay? You should know that. They hear all the sirens. What happened? So I went to there's certain themes that they'll do, right? Like the dollar theme, what have you. So I had like $22 in my wallet. I got $20 in coins for the laundry, but I still needed some more, so I had to change $1. So I only have $1 left in my wallet. And they knew it because the woman from behind the counter, right, when I went to her, and again, I talk about how true the remote door monitoring and how they watch your spending, right? They didn't know how much money you have. So they engage in, look at them. She holds up a black shirt and he comes walking towards me with a black hat that has the champion on it. So again, talk about the conspiracy against rights. Okay? That's why it's called conspiracy against rights. Now you start to see the black. He's wearing all black in front. She's wearing black. He's covered with a black shirt. Still over here, he's wearing black. Alright, so again, just showing what it is that they do. Turn over here, she's wearing black. Right? So that's how they attack you. Using color. Black shirt. Alright? Psychology. Using color psychology. That's what they engage in. Right? So let's talk about how there are two ways they use black in terms of my targeting. Okay. One is the threat. Look, and you'll see again. Right. Right. Two ways. One is as a threat. Right. So what do you wear? You wear black to a funeral, right? And but that's not the first way they use it. The first way to use it, again, like I said, when I was going to court. That black court officer, I remember what he looks like. I ain't forget, no matter how much they try to make me forget. Right? And so what they do, again, religious organization. There was this another court officer, and he was a pastor. He is at the time, or the pastor. I don't know if he still is. Maybe he's still of a church. right? But he's working in the courts, right? So again, like I said, there are people who are religious who will put themselves in positions of power. Number 32 again, KTD 3275 license plate. Who will put themselves in positions of authority, right? Because they engage in this so-called religious warfare, right? Again, that's their delusion. That's their mental illness. That they think that God put them in those positions to, get rid of the evildoer, but they're committing evil. They're committing evil, but their excuse is because God allowed them to do it. Well, I keep telling you, go to your Bible. God don't speak to you. So what are you talking about? Your very own Bible tell you that God don't speak to you anymore. So again, when they say stuff like that, you really got to understand that it's their delusion, their mental illness, their psychosis, right? Their craziness that makes them believe that, and it's a big part of it is because of their religion. Left the empty water bottle statement. I talk about the themes that they do, right? The themes that they do. Okay, garbage can is right there, but they throw an empty bottle right there. Why? Because when I come home at night, I like to look at the tree, right? And the grass. Okay, so yeah, I understand what it is that they're doing. All right, and excuse me. Another thing too is that they recently sent me a subliminal message about making what it is that they're doing so they can get away with it legal. Right? So I want you to understand that they're going to do this, they're going to lie, they're going to manipulate, and try to say, well, look, these technologies no longer harm anyone, even though they're lying, even though they're manipulating TIs to not go to the doctor because the things that they were doing, because they have been, positioning their cult members in these jobs, in the hospitals and doctors' offices, to cover up their crime, to try to make it legal, right? So now that they can do this with impunity, with impunity to anybody, and not be held accountable or responsible. So they have to make it legal to get away with their crimes. I want you to understand that, and this is what they do, right? This is what they're doing. Okay. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys on YouTube.